10 cards that Hearthstone most ripped off from Magic the Gathering, let's go. Starting off with Mind Control. The Hearthstone version costs twice as much as the Magic version, but they do exactly the same thing. Of course, Mind Control is rooted in all sorts of fantasy history, so they could have shared inspiration. Number 9, Eye for an Eye. These two cards are almost exactly the same, all the way down to the Chad holding the weapon on the art. Hearthstone, of course, doesn't have instants, so they use the next best thing, a secret. Number 8, let's draw some cards. These two have different names, but they do exactly the same thing for exactly the same cost. Number 7, different names again, but they read exactly the same. Call a candle a snake, a broom a wolf, and a teapot an elephant, and you have the same card here. They even have the same cost. Number 6 is Splitting Fester Root and Mitotic Slime, two very different names and have different casting costs, but their ability is uncanny. When they die, they create 2 2s. When those 2 2s die, they create 2 1 1s. We're down to the last 5, and all of these are just too egregious to overlook. This one is a worm with a U, costs 8, 7/7, and it has the exact same death rattle where you put 7 1/1s into play. At number 4, we have a 4 cost. 7/7 for 4 isn't overpowered, is it? Well, both of these are 7/7 for 4. The Hearthstone version classically has Overload 2 on it, and Traxos has its own penalty as well. Number 3 is an instant secret pairing yet again. Counterspell. Both have the same name, and they prevent an opponent's spell from resolving, making it go straight into the discard pile. The Magic one works a little bit different in gameplay. It can counter everything except the activated and triggered abilities, whereas the Hearthstone, it only works with spells. Number 2, we got the Lightning Bolt. It's overpowered in both Hearthstone and Magic. So in Hearthstone, they put an overload on it. It'll do 3 damage to any target, including face. Are you clutching your pearls like I am right now? Actually, there's a ton of crossover between Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering. They share a lot of the same cards, card features, strategies, a lot of crossover between them. A lot of Hearthstone players switched over to Magic the Gathering Arena not too long ago, and Magic can also copy Hearthstone. Big Game Hunter was actually out on Hearthstone before Magic the Gathering printing. So there's some back and forth here. There's a lot of fantasy inspiration for them both. But let's get on to the number 1 that really grinds my gears. Time Warp. Same cost, same name, same exact function. It's exactly the same cards, people. Don't you ever think about subscribing to Compleat Magic? This was Sean, half of this Compleat Magic team. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you later.